with a raper boy. Don't do that. I coulda never done a raper, but fat pussy girl in a Jamaica.
Greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome to Uncut powered by Line TV. A UK resident was murdered in Manchester. Russian charged with manslaughter. A couple was found guilty for 2 murders that took place more than a decade ago. And a popular Mobay DJ has been arrested and charged for the Arr3sted. And it involved a 12-year-old girl. We definitely are going to talk about all of that and much more. But before we go further in the details, I ask you for them one simple favor. Pause this video for a second and click the subscription button. Also click the notification bell just so that you will be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded on this channel. Please, you reach this far, give this video a like. We'll get straight into it. So a St. James-based DJ by the name of DJ Kentucky was arrested and charged by the police for rape. And this rape involving a 12-year-old girl. Now, according to the police information or the police report, it happened, I think, was in August, where the little girl asked the man for some money for make up buy a gift for her mother's birthday. Now, the DJ tell her, say, yeah man, don't give the money, but watch her. Follow me go my yard feet and him bring the little girl guy in yard and go rape her. Yo, madness, brother. Rape, it is a no. Not to mention when it involve a minor. Whether rape or not, boss man, a minor, a 12-year-old, brother. 12, yo, that's like a baby. And you don't know how we in a Jamaica you stay. Once you decide, say, yo, you are going to do them thing there, no mercy. So, yo, we allow you to the full length of the law. Over in Manchester, we are getting information that a UK resident was murdered. Now, when it just happened, that is just what police put out. No more information surfaced, and the police them theorize say all of this has stemmed from a 6-year dispute over land. Now, based on what the police them has say, you have a few property which involve about 5 houses. Them not give much detail as to who a filed for the land or if him and one of them will own some of the house them or whatever, but it involve the family. Every minute a fight over land, and not only that, down to the night before the murder happened, the police have to intervene to try and squash the quarrel, try and squash the fight we are going between family members right off the heels of that same man was dead burying his mother. It no look good, and them things here happening in Jamaica too often. You hear family a kill family over land. It is a lose-lose situation because 1, you kill a man, that man now get the land. 2, you go to jail. So what makes sense? Just walk away, no man. We have to wish part the garbage truck driver. Back, I think it was in 2019, him did their Clancarty primary. I pick up some garbage and him left the truck unattended. It run back way, licking a one car, turn over upon a little youth, kill the little youth on the spot. The garbage truck worker, him did run with for a few days, ending up that's him turning himself and them charge him with manslaughter. Now, based on what the court documents are say, him go on a plea deal with the judge and everybody. And within that plea deal, it should have been a case where him do not serve any prison time. Them just charge him a fine. But when the day forward for him get the fine, the judge has said, no, there is no way me I go sit down comfortable if you know say, yo, this happen and you don't the jail time. Because of that, them push back him sentencing. Because the judge said, no matter the type of plea deal where you depend, me not just charge your money. You have to serve sometimes. So him, I will go back in front of the court to hear what the judge have to say again and how much time him will get. But one thing we know for sure, him definitely I go serve some amount of jail time. Same place on the topic of manslaughter. A Russian has been charged with the death of 4 people on the Palisades main road. I think it was about December 10. Him dep on Palisades main road, a drive him reach at the roundabout and his vehicle collide with some other vehicle and 4 people end up dead. And a normal crash that. 4 people dead in a one crash, one time. Well, the good thing is that 1 person got saved, which is the Russian. Him never dead. Now, the police them later charge him with manslaughter. So, we definitely are going to stay pan with P's and with Q's as it regards to this case. If you see how it go turn out, worse, it involves someone who is not native to Jamaica. The last thing that we are going to touch upon now, a police officer was found guilty, yeah man, after a murder. In fact, 2 murders that took place more than a decade ago. Way back in 2010, the police was a patron at a football match. Just a go and spectate and a watch what go on. Fight develop. Him decide say him a go squash the fight. I try part the members from the 2 teams. Because I don't know, as a police officer, that are what I'm supposed to do. According to him, one of the youth approach him with a knife and him tell him say, yo, drop the knife. The youth still advance, which leave the police with no other option but to shoot him. After the shooting and everything, when them check, them notice say the man with the knife, him dead, and another man. Because of that, them charge the police with murder. And after more than a decade back and forth in front of the court, them finally find him guilty. To me, this is a spooky one. Because if it go like them say or him say it go, me no feel like say yo, him should have been found guilty. Unless it's a case where a lie him a tell, the youth never have no knife, the youth never did a advance, the youth turn him back, him probably just want them to know say yo, him a police and him have gun, so him just peel off couple rounds and it ending up kill 2 people. But if it go like how you say it go and them charge him and find him guilty, yo, this really look away. And when me look on the bigger picture, you can imagine I have a case, a drag out for more than 10 years. And at some point you look and say, yeah, there is a little light at the end of the tunnel. Only if you know say, yo, 10, 15 years after, you will get convicted and send God jail. Yo, that's very heartbreaking. But at the end of the day, we have to just load the law, make it take its course. If him really guilty and him kill them in a cold blood, then him do the crime, serve the time. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, you have come to the end of the first episode of a brand new series titled Uncut. We'll basically just separate the regular news stories from the entertainment stories. So please, may I ask you, if you are not yet a subscriber, subscribe now. And if you don't like this video as yet, give it a like. And if you are a new member to this channel, just browse it and check out the many contents we'll post before this one. Tell a friend, check out Line TV. Bless up.
Oh, the raper boy, don't do that. I coulda never done a raper, but a raper. Too much fat pussy girl in a Jamaica.